Alright, so first off, welcome everyone, and this is kind of a milestone, because I don't think it's exactly our 1 year anniversary, but we started this D&D campaign about 1 year ago.
And we all feel 13 years older.
Wait, you weren't here a year ago.
I was here in spirit.
A year ago we started Dragon of Icespire Peak with a brawl in the tavern in Phandalin. How times have changed. Because since then, not only have you become the heroes of Phandalin, but also made a name for yourself in the town of Leylon, where you foiled the plans of not one but two cults: Cult of Talos and the Cult of Merkel, Lightning and Death, respectively. And we ended our last adventure with taking out a cult headquarters in both the Wayside Inn and in the Thundercliffs. And you return to Leylon, even more heroes than you were. You all gained a level and a long rest. Make sure you do that.
Indeed.
Like I noticed, one of you didn't have a long rest, now you do. And we're gonna have some new players, at least one permanent new player, hopefully. Jess, aka Zaoda, will be joining us for the foreseeable future.
Oh, hello. It's me.
Yep, and if you're listening to the podcast, you probably recognize her voice. And Randy, also from the podcast, was going to be a regular player, but he got a job, and now his schedule doesn't allow it. But that doesn't start for a couple weeks, so he's going to be joining us for a session or two.
He likes money more than us.
Yeah.
Wait, that's an option? I can not play and get money somehow?
Yeah, you know, Joseph, if you paid us, we might stick around.
Wait, we get paid? That's news to me.
I'm looking at a stack of our next adventure next to me. So you better be nice to me, and all the money I spent.
Paid in exposure.
So that's where we left off. We concluded Stormlord's Wrath. You each stepped off the dock, or onto the dock from the ice floe, which was the name of the ship you took, back to Leylon. And you are free to do whatever you want. Almost immediately, Zorsashi. Oh yeah, I should also say Mark has conflicting plans on Monday, so he may not be around as much. So Zorsashi basically goes, "Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go off and do my own thing," and wanders off. Who knows where he goes?
Does he leave any of his stuff behind?
You can talk to Mark. Well, he said you can. I think he found a ring the last adventure, like a ring of warmth. If you guys want to take that, I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
He gives the ring back that we gave him. Yep. It's a very sad scene.
Because he complained he didn't get any magic items.
And then you gave him one and he left?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm done with this campaign.
Wandering off like the end of the Incredible Hulk.
with sad piano music in the background.
Step off the boat onto the dock. What do you do first?
Sally tries to spy on the halfling no-gooder.
She is way too far away. She's not even in town.
She's on the map.
Yeah, she's not in town.
Alright, never mind then.
It's a good stealth roll, though, you know.
Nobody notices you.
So, you go ahead.
I was going to ask you, has any time taken place since we got back?
You had a conversation with like some of the town leaders, and they're hoping that you're going to stick around.
I don't see any reason to leave. Not until I'm told to leave.
Till you break too many laws.
Or the pull of adventure takes us.
You are being paid to protect the town, right?
Paid?
Right?
I didn't think that far ahead when I wrote the.
Neither did they, I think.
I think it's mostly that you have a place to live.
They're giving us lodging and maybe some food. I don't know.
And occasionally they did pay you for your services.
Yes.
One shiny copper.
Yep.
So now what do we do?
So there is one thing that I got access to is a spell that requires, not consumes, but does require an item that costs 500 gold. In our shared inventory right now, if I'm doing my math right, we've got 4,600 gold.
Whoa.
So
technically, since this happens right after you left, you won't get that gold for a considerable amount of time.
Dang it!
After this,
Yeah,
but
because we gotta sell all the stuff.
Okay.
But you should still have enough to get that spell.
So you're saying that 1,500 has not come to fruition yet?
Not quite yet.
What about the other stuff?
Yeah, Captain gives you her promise that they'll quite legally sell the wares over in Neverwinter and Waterdeep.
You know what, actually?
She doesn't expect it to take that long to actually do so.
We should still have 500 before all that, though.
We do. Okay. Well, actually, what I need to have is an item. It actually doesn't matter what it is, but it needs to be worth 500 gold and has a carving of a dragon on it. And I notice in here that there is already a jade brooch, and what with my artisanship, I can probably carve a dragon onto it.
Do something with a dragon on it?
All it says is an object with the image of a dragon engraved on it, worth at least 500 gold. So
I don't think the brooch is worth 500 gold.
It literally says a jade brooch worth 500 GP.
Oh really?
I didn't write that. I don't know who did.
Okay, so perfect.
So I'm gonna spend some downtime carving a picture of a dragon on it.
That means you don't have to buy it. You have it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to go hunting down an item because I have the item right here.
I think that's perfectly fine. Good loophole.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Wonderful.
That works out perfectly.
And like I said, because
it is a beautiful jade brooch.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta look at my. Where's my money? Joey, did we ever fix that?
Since we're starting you at level 9, you have about 500 gold pieces.
Oh, but we talked earlier and whatever. I just couldn't find it in my inventory screen because I needed to edit that.
So, Zyzzyx says you're like how are you like just doing a little like stickman dragon, or are you innately like carving a dragon out of this jade?
I am I'm going, I'm a little out of practice, so I'm not going insanely detailed, but it looks fine. You'd look at it and you'd say that was done by someone with some skill.
Some skill, eh, kid?
No, I mean,
You're
it looks dragon-esque.
It's ready for the fridge.
as you're putting the finishing touches on your dragon, you're showing the others, and like, it's like, are you sure that's a dragon? You make is that a pig with wings? Like, what is that? It's like, no, it's a dragon. You hear a whooshing sound as a blast of wind hits you from behind, and you hear a little zzz sound.
This is Zyzzyx. I look towards the wind.
Behind you, you see a purplish portal open up.
Oh God, not again.
You see 3 figures emerge. You see a half-elf, a high-elf with horns, who was carrying a nearly unconscious dwarf with graying white hair. Obviously.
Sally pushes the swear button, and the worst swear of all comes out.
You
You are
poppycock.
approached by a decrepit, gray-bearded dwarf in a custodial uniform, carrying a heavy, square tome bound in black leather. The weight of the book causes the old dwarf to wheeze, squint, and clench his teeth. Before he can utter a word, his knees buckle, and he collapses with the book pressed underneath him. And the 2 figures lose the grasp of him as he falls to the ground.
With my Arcana roll, could I be able to know what kind of book that is?
Well, first, who are these characters? that
Oh.
we see here? Randy, how about you go first?
Oh, hi.
Hail
This
and
is-
well met.
This is unexpected. Where were we supposed to go? Oh no. Where
Portal
are we?
You are in the town of Leyland.
Play Oh no. We're all turned around. Hi, my name is Lilisula. I am a bounty hunter by trade. And, well, I'm not quite sure how we wound up here, honestly.
It's the portal.
For those who can't see, she is a half-elf drow, so she has blackish skin, white hair.
With some purple in it.
Some purple.
Sally pushes a button and words come out that say, "You came here via portal. That's how you got here."
Ah. Good. Very literal.
Who is this other figure?
Ah, well, standing to the other side of this collapsed dwarf, there's a tall-ish, obnoxiously striking, attractive high elf lady, because of course she's attractive, with ridiculous blonde hair that looks like it's just not been combed in like her whole life, right? It's just a mess. Which is with a pair of like ibex style horns coming out the back of her skull, and dressed in this ridiculous big tweed coat, like she's dressed up like a professor, you know, tie and everything, with gold, you know, amber eyes, and she's just standing there and just goes, "Ha, right, well, this looks bad, but I can assure you he's dead not by our hands."
Yeah, we didn't kill this man. Not even
We brought him here, but we
Are
didn't,
we
you know,
even sure he's dead?
Well, he looks.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
dwarf
say-
suddenly goes.
Oh, jeez!
Breath.
My goodness!
Yeah, that's news to me.
Well, I assumed he's dead, you know.
Yeah, me too.
He goes, and he wheezes out, livestock. As he clutches his book tighter.
Livestock?
Yeah, honestly, I think we probably need to get this man some medical attention.
He goes,
I rolled a 24.
He goes, rooster muffin. And his eyes go wide, and he goes limp. And this time, he's definitely not breathing.
I have to say, I've known this guy for a while, and he doesn't usually just shout random words.
I think he's dead this time.
Yeah,
I rolled a 24. You should be safe.
Death saving throws.
Wow,
Spare the
natural
dying.
20.
Spare the dying.
You put your pull a what are those things called? You put in your ears.
A stethoscope?
Stethoscope. You take out a stethoscope, and you just know for some reason he died of a heart attack. The natural 20.
Natural 20 heart attack.
And
So where were you two before you came through this portal?
what realm were you in?
Well, what realm? Of course, we were in this realm. Just,
What's
you
a
know.
realm, though, you know?
Nothing. What's wrong with you?
Just elsewhere. We were in Candlekeep, right? I'm correct. Yeah, we were in. We were in Candlekeep. Nothing spectacular. Just.
Yeah,
That's pretty far south.
I mean, it can't be that far south. I mean,
But we're about a day or two away from Waterdeep.
Oh. Yeah,
Well, we came here looking for a group of heroes, if I remember correctly what we talked about.
yeah, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, back and forth to each other, awkwardly.
So, basically, you were walking through the halls of Candlekeep, and you saw this dwarf gasping for air, and as you were going to help him, he mentioned, we need to get to Leylon. I hear there's heroes there.
Right.
And then he started to convulse, and he pulled out a scroll. This portal opened.
Listen,
You were there to help support it.
Right. Listen, we're basically just as confused as you lot. You know, we're looking for a group of heroes that supposedly live in this whatever this place is.
Well, you are very lucky. We happen to be a group of heroes.
Sally tries to take the book.
Well, at least I think we're heroes.
Wow, with an
I don't know,
18
Sally's-
insight. 18 insight
me
to
a,
see if they're lying. If I can tell if they're telling the truth about what their story.
Sure.
That is,
And the sleight of hand 2. Give me a strength roll because you're trying to pry it out of his dead hands. After a moment, you pry his fingers off, and you see the book.
The book.
The fingers come completely off?
with the sleight of hand critical fail, maybe.
If you rolled a 20, maybe. But it's a book bound in sturdy black leather with a title that says Candlekeep Dekonstruction on it.
Ooh.
Spelled all cool.
With Z's instead of S's. No, I'm just joking.
Limousine. Now, is this guy's? I ask you two: Is this guy Zyzzyx?
Wait, who?
No. There's an author Zyzzyx on this. Is that
Oh.
the guy?
No,
this is
no
Baron.
idea who that is.
Yeah, this is Baron. Baron Stern Metal, I think.
Bronze Stern Metal.
Yeah.
We've known him, kind of. He was a custodian, you know, like people who clean things. I'm so sorry.
They clean his blood tubes.
Yeah. No, we just came upon him. He just was convulsing in a hallway, and just crying out for heroes. And now we're here, and now he's crying out for lifestyle. I mean, really, honestly, it could just be, you know, having you know, I can't remember the
Should we?
when you're dying and you're just like saying random things. I don't remember the name of the whatever.
Death rattles. Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
Delirium.
Should we maybe take him to, you know, maybe like the nearest shrine?
We should probably get out of the middle of the street, I imagine.
Yeah. It would be really stupid if we just left him here. It wouldn't be very smart.
No. I'm gonna go pick him up, and we'll take him over to the Lathander Shrine and see if Marigold maybe knows Revivify or something. I don't know.
We're gonna try to resurrect this poor NPC with a super expensive spell.
If only we had talked to the dead.
You notice, Candlekeep Dekonstruction is bound in sturdy black leather, with the title and Zyzzyx's name clearly engraved on the front and spine. Images of a smiling dwarf and a builder's hammer are stamped on the front cover. Its crisp white pages, which measure 15 inches square, are marred by an occasional smudge or tear from the reader's thumb. A quick flip through the book reveals diagrams and descriptions of almost every location in Candlekeep.
Brice had a quick question. Not.
Then we'll get back to taking him to the shrine, but there is a bookmark in the book. One very large bookmark. Okay, what's that?
Is it normal for high elves to have horns, or is that a very strange?
No.
That is a strange sight. Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much the only things that have horns are dragonborn and kobolds.
Oh, don't forget. Oh yeah, I said don't forget kobolds, but you said that.
Tieflings.
I mean, she could be a very pale
and
tiefling for all you know.
Can I tell if they look, you know, manually attached or naturally growing?
Yeah, or is it a cosplay?
It's like a headband.
Was that strength check, Dustin, to pull the horns? Like, what was that?
Well, that was to pick up this dwarf's body.
Okay,
I got the book.
Give me a nature check.
Nature.
Or nature roll.
17.
You get right up in her face and start looking at the horns.
Well, I want to do it from, you know, slyly.
Sleight of eyes.
Sleight of eyes.
Give me a sleight of hand. Or a stealth check.
Okay, you said stealth.
Yeah, so you very nonchalantly start to walk around and check out her horns. They look to be attached to her head.
I mean, she's got a lot of hair, so like, you know,
I can't tell
digging
exactly
around
what's
maybe.
going on. Yeah, I can't tell what's going on deep down on the scalpel area.
Yeah, but they look well enough.
I think she has horns. I don't think they're decorative.
Interesting. Okay.
I love how you're like hung up on that.
I mean, Dustin's like an elephant man, you know, like what?
I got like big old tusks. I don't know why
you're supposed to.
They're
Loxodons have tusks. It would be strange.
How would y'all know that? I'm the only Loxodon you've ever seen.
That's a good point.
And as far as he knows, all Loxodons have tusks.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually probably true. This is actually the first time I've probably seen a Loxodon before.
You've just now realized you're just in shock after being teleported here, and you're just like, "Oh my goodness, you're like an elephant."
For a half minute, she just kind of saw this blob of a man, so she just kind of assumed, ogre or something. And then like after hanging out for a while, whoa, this man has a trunk. That's an elephant man.
There's like a lizard man too here too, right?
After the shock of this dwarf dying, you do notice who you're surrounded by. It is a large elephant person from that you have no knowledge of.
Mm-hmm.
A lizard man with a very nice crown.
Mm-hmm.
A blacksmith with golden hairs and eyes, or a young man with golden hair, golden eyes, wielding a hammer with who's a hammer made from an anvil, I believe.
Yeah.
And a small golden child with a cowboy hat.
Pirate hat now.
And pirate hat. And just part of world building. She is a Warforged from the realm of Eberron. She came here on a spaceship hundreds of years ago.
No, she didn't.
I was constructed.
Sally was constructed, but the Warforged came here a couple hundred years ago, and were dormant, and but now they are actually back. So Warforged are a part of this world now.
Oh, yes. And if you're wondering about
she is a little golden construct with creepy doll eyes.
And penchant for cussing.
Yeah.
Even though she can't speak.
She's still learning.
I mean, really, between the lot of you, I'm the most normal person here.
Hey, from where I'm from, I'm normal. Well, no, not really, but...
Alright, Zyzzyx asked Sally to open it up to where that bookmark is. Because I think Sally's the last one holding it.
Sally complies.
Alright, what is it? What is the bookmark on? And also, is Candlekeep where we are? Candlekeep's not the region we've been in, right?
No, Candlekeep is basically an enclosed city that is a giant library, in which you can't even get in unless you donate them a very rare or like first edition book. But that's like south of Baldur's Gate, which is like a week or two south of here.
Okay.
Well, it'd take us a while to get there.
Open up the book to where the bookmark is. Immediately you see engraved on the bookmark is the name Stonky the Hobstopper.
Donkey B. Hobstopper?
What?
Stonky?
Well, that's
Okay.
Give me your stonk on.
people
Stonky J. Nopstopper.
And people give me gaff about my name. I don't even know.
Docky J. Nopstopper.
What does what does it say in the book?
Here's where we get to what I was saying before. Like, try not to overtalk because, like, you know, I'm the one that's going to try to be saying stuff, and if everyone's like talking, then I can't get to it sometimes. So, So, the bookmark is engraved with the name Saki J. Knobstopper, and the as you flip through it, you see it's like diagrams and blueprints of various structures in Candlekeep. And the bookmark leads to a page that simply says "The Barn Door," and it has diagrams of a 3-story tower with a small dungeon with a small complex on the lowest level under the ground. and you notice an odd array of mechanical devices on the blueprint.
So,
So do you guys know anything about this book? I mean, I guess you said you just... You've known this guy forever, is what you said, right? Years.
Oh, not literally forever. Just, he was around Candlekeep where I lived for a bit. I've never heard of this barn door location. Have I heard of this barn door location? Maybe I have.
I haven't heard of any of these things at all. No.
Roll a history check or something.
I rolled a history check for us.
You definitely have not, Sally. But someone who's been to Candlekeep.
I'm going to make a roll. Because I want to. I rolled badly.
First roll of the game.
It must be a very obscure part of Candlekeep. Because you've never heard of it.
No, I've never really personally been to Candlekeep. I mean, I've heard of it, but it's not something that's come up.
Well, it's a big place.
Well, yeah.
Just like
I've
your
heard it
mom.
described. I've heard it described as looking like a freaking birthday cake, though.
Well, that's, I guess a little. I don't know. What was your name? And I point at Lilisula. And what was? Never mind. You know what? Have you heard of this location inside this place? Interesting.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard of these things at all. I just noticed the guy had fallen over. I followed you over here, and now we're here, and I have no idea what's going on here.
Right.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Did he say anything to indicate what he needed adventurers for?
Needed heroes, not adventurers.
I guess I can just reiterate. I saw a man who looked like he was about to swallow his own tongue, and I was coming over with this horned person here, who I had just met. We both were trying to pick him up and take him to safety. He was gargling something that sounded like "Find Adventurers," and then a portal opened, and we met you, and he died. That's
not entirely the whole story. He did cry about livestock and a rooster.
That's true, he did. But that's when we got here and you guys were here to see it. So that's all we know.
He said rooster and muffin right before he died.
Okay. Do we have enough time? I'm gonna say this. We need to get him to the shrine. Maybe there's enough time we can revivify him.
We've been bickering for so long that
I don't
left the.
I would assume that we're doing this as we're walking.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm starting to smell. Flies are buzzing around him. One's on his eyeball.
Well, he's not putrefied yet.
I mean,
I think.
Sorry, while talking, he's been dead for longer than a minute.
Then I guess we just need to take him to the shrine so he can be properly sanctified, so he doesn't become undead. I don't know.
Right. Yes, probably, and also, respect for the corpse and all that, all that lovely stuff.
Also, do any of y'all happen to know a necromancer? Because
no,
we got rid of a cult of necromancers earlier, so I think we're out of luck with necromancers.
True enough. Well, I'm sure whatever this is, we will stumble bass backwards into it as we usually do.
I searched his pockets for anything useful.
I'm just reminded of Oblivion, where if a person dies in the street, they just stay there forever. Guards will walk around him and stuff, being like, "Oh."
So
just let that be.
as you place him, on the floor of the shrine, so Marigold can look at them. Sally does search his pockets, and you do see a scroll, which you quickly notice is a scroll of teleportation with markings of Candlekeep on it. And that's probably how he got here.
Is it a one-time use scroll?
Well, don't know. It's he used it to get here. It's still here. Marigold looks over the body, and he goes. He was obviously under distress when he died, but I sense that his soul is at peace, and I don't think. You say you wanted answers from him, but I don't think his soul will be willing to return from the body. And I personally, as all good followers of Lathander, do not follow the necromantic arts. And I don't know such spells that could speak to the dead.
No. I guess we'll just have to figure it out on our own then. But as it is, we need to get this. We need to get this guy properly taken. We need to get the corpse properly taken care of.
Yeah, I will take the proper precautions for the body and sanctify the corpses as you're worried about, because we have had a undead problem.
Oh, indeed, there's an undead cult walking about, and
interestingly enough, I once visited Candlekeep in my youth. When I was a yoke. It was a quite fascinating place. I wanted to gain more knowledge of the Morning Lord, and I recognized these uniforms this one's wearing. They were custodians. They would keep the place tidy and clean. If a gate or a door is broken, they would often fix it. No one paid them much notice, though.
He did,
because they weren't scholars or avowed.
He did. I guess it's supposed it's all just as well. He did certainly strive to be an awoken, an approved, an avowed. That's what you just said. Correct.
Yes,
that's what he wanted to be.
It's basically a scholar who resides at Candlekeep.
Right. Got it. Perfect. Good. I love it.
Like it's basically they have tenure. Oh.
He certainly wanted us to come and find, I'm assuming, you lot and bring you back?
Well, that's good and dandy, but I don't have.
Do have some commitments here in Leylon.
Yeah, we are currently, I don't know, somewhat contracted to keep an eye on the place.
Candlekeep needs your help, then the town will be fine for a couple days. You just took down a major stronghold of the Talos cult, I hear, and it seems very important if this man died over it. Say you should.
That's true.
Perhaps investigate.
Indeed.
That's a pretty far way to go, though.
There is this scroll teleportation that little Miss Sally found in the possession of the ex-dwarf.
She keeps playing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She keeps playing with it right now, and eventually she's going to trigger it on accident.
Can I take a look at this scroll?
Sally says no. It's hers.
I just
Sally, don't be rude to our new friends.
I wanted to see if it's a one-time use scroll. Let's do an Arcana check on it or something.
That's what Sally's been doing.
I know. I've been looking at the rolls there.
You've been poking at it. You've been practicing your new speech module.
Yeah, trying to say all the right words.
Words. Yeah, but you just can't quite get it.
She just tosses the scroll in disgust. Yeah.
I catch it before. I catch it while she throws it.
Is the Veriphys? That's how you say your
Yeah.
name?
She hasn't introduced herself yet, which is funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
You take a quick look at it, though. You notice that it has a very simple teleportation.
I wanted to do a roll. No, well. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Seems to be a little bit special in that you can use it multiple times.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, she takes out like a pair of glasses and just flicks them open with one hand and shoves them up her nose. Not up her nose, but on their nose. Like, aha! Yeah, looks like we could use this.
Well, that solves getting there and back.
And back.
I'm assuming it has a return function.
Well, I mean, even if it doesn't, I'm sure we can find. I'm sure. Well, somewhere within Candlekeep, we can find a scroll that would get us back here.
Sure. Or at least in the general vicinity. I mean, as long as we are within Faerun, I'm happy because I've gone through a portal before and ended up somewhere completely different.
That sigil place you've mentioned.
Oh yes. That was a interesting story.
You've been to Sigil, the city of doors. Never mind, I'm getting off track.
We'll talk about it later, but yes.
I watched a YouTube video about that place.
She says in character.
Yeah.
I pondered my orb to watch a video about Sigil. Have you tried this new orb? It's great.
I won't inhale though.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do with the scroll?
Well, do we need to do anything in town before we leave?
Didn't check out the peculiarity shop.
Oh, before we go, do you want to see a peculiar shop?
I mean, I'm not in a position to say no now, am I?
I don't exactly have any money, but I'll go and look.
Yeah, I'm broke as a joke too.
I mean, he always likes company.
Let me open the...
Yeah, poor Joey. You like going there simply to force Joey to come up with what the inventory is.
Hey, he put this shop in the city.
Close repairs. No, I'm just kidding.
He made his bed.
And now he has to sleep in it.
At the peculiarity shop.
You'll get it.
And as you enter the familiar ring of the bell,
Ding, 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 ding.
hear the sound.
Boom, boom.
And there you see Audrey behind the counter like he almost always is, and he seems to be has like a little spyglass. This is not spyglass. Like when you inspect a stone, you have that little
jeweler's lens, I think.
Jeweler's lens. Yeah, and he's inspecting what appears to be a diamond.
Ooh.
And he hears the bell and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, if it isn't my favorite customers! I heard you had quite the adventure on the coast."
Indeed, we even ran into a couple of hags.
Oh, I enjoy a good hag.
You enjoy a good haggle.
Oh, Miss Sally's learned to speak.
She's working on it.
With a sense of humor.
Just pushes the swear button.
So,
for the new people, you see a. This is kind of like a rundown. I mean, the entire town is run down, not quite built up yet, but this very extravagant shop is like in the middle of all these ruined buildings. Imagine like Weasley's joke shop in Harry Potter, just in the middle of all these like wrecked houses and shops. It's crammed with mostly just little knickknacks or just random pieces of junk. But occasionally you do find the rare magic item here if you just come at the right time. And one thing you do notice as you walk in, it's a familiar sight for most of you, but you do see a portrait of the members of the Swords of Weiland, which were the heroes that once defended the town before it was destroyed several hundred years ago. And I don't have, this part of the adventure doesn't have it mentioned as in the other one, but you notice that there appears to be 4 figures, but the 4th figure seems to be rubbed out. Like time has just worn out the painting, where whoever was there is not visible anymore. And you actually met one of these Swords of Weiland members as a ghost at the tower. She gave you a salute after you properly laid the spirit of Thalvar to rest, if you remember. And I assume you're here to see what I haven't stocked today.
Of course.
Well, let me see. It's all a literal roll of the dice.
I have a 4.
Glasses go in the nose.
Better to see what you're smelling.
Says I do have some interesting trinkets that I've came across. And he pulls out a gold monocle frame without the lens. Seems a nobleman once owned this, but wouldn't do much good because the lens is missing. What stories he must have had of how he lost the lens. Perhaps it was an epic battle for the fortune of a deceased relative. Or perhaps he had a battle with an ogre that smashed his face in. Or perhaps he just lost it in the toilet. I don't know. But it could be yours for 10 gold.
Ooh.
Is it magical?
He goes, well, I believe the story behind it must be magical, but sadly...
He's like this.
Isn't it peculiar?
It is rather peculiar.
Yes, indeed. As usual, the quality of your items is...
Speaking of
peculiar.
magic, I thought I felt a disturbance outside my shop several moments ago.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was just me.
Ah. Ma'am, I love your hair.
Oh, well, thank you. It's natural.
He looks at you, Lilisula, and he goes, and I adore the purple streaks in your hair.
Oh, thank you kindly.
I'm going a little gray myself, but I think it adds character. But
Well,
it fits you perfectly.
well, I mean, once it's all white, it'll be really easy to put color in, so, you know.
Oh, I don't think purple would suit me like it does you. Oh, well. Such a magical event. Someone must have wanted to come here in a hurry. Must have been an emergency. as if time was of the essence. At every moment, that life or death.
I guess we got to go through the portal now.
Listen, it's not my fault. We were just talking about being in a hurry, and then these fellows brought us in here.
I know we're going to be out of town for a while, and I always like to pop my head in and see what's on sale, because you never know.
You know what? We should see if Aubrey knows anything about this book we found.
It's like in an RPG when you get the quest to go like...
Well, don't let me keep you, but for a limited time only. He reaches up behind the shelf, picks out a glass vial with what seems to be nail clippings. Could be yours for 10 gold.
Wait, what? Whose are those?
Whose nails are they from? It could be a Lord of Neverwinter, a masked Lord of Waterdeep, or perhaps just a peasant who had some bad corn on his toes.
Didn't you try to sell us that as a potion of ogre strength last time we were here?
Well, these seem to be quite human-sized. Selling the same object twice. I'm quite insulted.
That would be very... If he did sell the same item, that would be peculiar.
Why, if I put this in magic potion, it'll be a potion of human strength, and wouldn't help you very much at all, now would it?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. What if you're kind of weak?
What if he needed a strength of character? And this guy was just pretty cool.
I'm human and I'm pretty strong.
He goes, of course you are, young man, but for 10 gold you can find out for yourself.
I think the mystery is a lot more interesting.
It will haunt us to our grave.
Listen, the real peculiar side of this is the fact that I don't have any money to buy any of this anyway.
Now I remember what came in here to ask. Do you have any peculiar books that might that we might need to get into Candlekeep with?
Oh, that's a good point.
The portal goes into Candlekeep.
I think we can just bypass that entire mechanism.
Oh. Well, okay.
Selection of books. But I do believe your friend is right.
Oh, okay then. Well, then
you're a very intelligent man, Aubrey Silverspot.
I guess.
And that's why we wanted you to meet him before we went.
Somebody asked us how we got there.
And how do you, Mr. Murook, know so much about Candlekeep?
I mean, you hear things.
Oh.
It's a famous place, you know.
I mean, it's kind of famous, you know. I mean, why wouldn't I hear about a place that looks like a birthday cake that went out of control that requires a book to enter?
It is a feature you seem rather fixated on.
Well, I mean, every single drawing I've seen of it has looked like, you know, some just
who
like
doesn't like
baker's patisserie's nightmare.
The only thing delicious about Candlekeep is the information you might find within. Sorry, I'm getting carried away.
Alright, well, I guess since we don't need a book to get in, I think we're good to go. Unless somebody needs any potions.
Oh, nope. I think I'll be okay.
Alright then.
I'm afraid I'm out of potions at the moment.
Very well. Well, it was good to see you again, Aubrey.
I think you have like 8 of them in your inventory.
Right, well, you can never have enough potions.
I'm collecting potions.
Anyways, I guess we shall make our way to Candlekeep, and we shall see you sometime after that.
Let's open the portal in here. Maybe some of the stuff will fall inside.
And if we happen to run into a peculiar book...
I can't help but think Sally said that just out loud.
You would dare. You would dare to steal from Candlekeep. Quite amazed.
I'm a rogue, and even I think that's uncouth.
Well, you know, it's just a place.
I that they frown at is one of the rules of Candlekeep is that you must not steal the books.
Yeah, if you break all
Good
the
point.
rules, I have to turn you in for a bounty.
Oh, good point. All right. Well, we'll let you know that it exists.
Oh, and that is almost as good as holding it in my hand. That was
Did you know this book exists?
just the knowledge of something amazing existing in the world is enough to sustain me another day.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd be open to a trade or like purchase. I mean, their capitalism is alive and well in
Candlekeep. Candlekeep does. They are a library, not the type you check out.
We'll check the gift shop.
The books.
Because
I know for a price. I know for a price, a scribe will transcribe a book for you, but that might be quite expensive.
Well, maybe we find a cooperative scribe in a very peculiar
It
book.
looks like, from what you say, you have quite the Candlekeep mystery on your hands.
Oh, indeed. But indeed, we'll just keep an eye out for you, and then we'll see you when we see you. You have a lovely day.
Much like before, you have never seen another customer enter in this shop or seen anyone enter at all. It's very upsetting, I know.
It's just...
Babies crying and
it's weird from behind the counter.
that's just my peculiar baby. That's not for sale.
All right, what do you do as you enter the shop?
I think we should probably go.
Gosh,
through a
that
portal
dwarf
at this point.
must really want us to hurry. Maybe we should get dinner first.
Let's sleep on it.
So are we splitting for appetizers or what?
No, I'm not serious.
I'm joking. I know.
I only had the salad and a water, so
I'm just like, I bet Joey's like, I should have had Sally accidentally activate that scroll like an hour ago.
I take the scroll, I look at it.
That's what I was hoping for. Like, I'd hit all these. I was doing all these rolls. Hopefully, I was going to trigger it on accident and just pull everyone in to cut all the dialogue.
I read the scroll and activate it.
Use your newfound knowledge in the magical arts.
Wow.
You managed to opening the summoning portal.
All
The purple rift opens in front of you, and beyond it you see a large open square filled with people in robes and scholarly attire, and in the background you see countless towers of varying heights.
Oh, good.
And,
At least it's not cows.
A few people kind of look curiously your way as they notice the portal open from the other side.
I run into the portal while it's still open. I go, yeah, all aboard.
One by one, you enter the portal.
Womp, 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 womp.
You arrive in the library city of Candlekeep in a wide open area that, whatever your name is,
Veriphys.
You would know as
very Veriphys.
known as the Court of Air. I'm just gonna put Murook's token here. That's where you guys are.
Sure. We all just fit inside of him.
Yep.
Hey, I could probably hold y'all low up.
It's like those old RPGs where all the characters just merge into the one character whenever you walk around on the map.
Everybody pile into the bed.
He is a party.
I only leave when it's time for a cutscene.
And you're surrounded by people just kind of minding their own business. Some are on benches reading books. Some are enjoying the fresh air. Some are having conversations. And as if it's kind of no big deal. Once you step through the portal, there's like, just another day, Candlekeep. They kind of go about their business. You find yourself in the middle of this court.
Oh, you always do just absolutely forget how much better the air smells in this place until you leave.
I do. I take a sniff of the air to see how it smells.
Baruch, you notice like whenever there's a breeze, you like definitely smell of parchment and
old books.
All that lifting from the towers.
It's like wood with a slight hint of vanilla, almost. It is. It's a unique odor, but not a bad one. I do not get why. I have yet to figure out why it smells like vanilla.
What, paper? They make it out of vanilla. You know, they're both white.
I don't think that tracks.
I don't think that's how that works. Anyways, so
right. Facts. Livestock rooster muffin.
And where was the area? And the area that we're supposed to go to that was bookmarked?
The barn door. Do we have? Is there a map?
I think we just have a.
You flip through the book. You do not see a map of Candlekeep necessarily, and with all the marked locations, just various structures.
Well, it's a good thing that why I have the entire map of Candlekeep right up here, and I point at my head. Would I recognize? Like we already checked if we know what the barn door is. But there's like other drawings there, right? Yeah.
You see one of those Disneyland maps in the middle of the court that basically shows what you see here with a big arrow pointing. You are here.
Fellas, I think we are
here.
Mm-hmm.
You see a kind of lanky-looking, timid-looking wizard in red and orange, big red hat, thick glasses, and he comes up to you and says, "Oh, hello. I saw you just appear out of nowhere and seem a little lost. Except for you, I noticed you before." And she points to Veriphys.
Hello.
You're a little hard to miss.
I do try my hardest.
But you lot look you don't mind me saying a little out of place. My name's Simon. Hello. He points to Lemon. He goes, "Oh, I like you. I like your hair and your whole vibe you got going on. It's very nice."
Thanks.
Do you happen to be a sorcerer?
Oh, no. I studied for years to become the magic arts, and I dare say I'm getting the hang of it after nearly 10 years of study. But one day I plan to make it on my own outside of Candlekeep. But for now, I'm simply here. But if you need assistance, I'll be more than happy to help.
Let me ask, you wouldn't happen to know anything about a barn door, would you?
Oh, not to be mistaken, this is the library city of Candlekeep. There are no barns here. Perhaps in the fields beyond here.
It might be a euphemism for a thing that exists here, if you know what I mean.
Wait. Well, it just occurred to me how funny it is that an elephant is asking about a barn door.
You think it's a name of a place in Candlekeep?
Well, we're here on something of a mission. We were actually whisked away. You know of the very famous custodian Buron Stern Metal, who I certainly remember the name of. You know, we were friends. Died, in fact, with this book in his possession, asking to bring what?
It's very sad.
It's
didn't know
very sad. Very sad indeed.
Nice?
Oh yeah, you know, I mean,
oh,
that's
horrible.
We'd go out for drinks on Saturdays. Well, yeah, a heart attack, apparently.
Oh goodness. Oh my.
I know.
He was carrying that book?
Oh, that book right there that somebody is holding.
No wonder why he had a heart attack. That thing's huge. He must have been a small fellow.
How big is the book?
It's huge.
It's big enough that I could probably.
The book says the book is so heavy he has a heart attack from carrying it so far.
Really?
Okay, I'm pretty much the only. Me and Lemon are pretty much the only people who can carry it.
Wait, that's literally what the invention information says.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like I thought he had a heart attack from fright or something. Like
maybe. Oh well. Yeah.
I never noticed how big the book is.
Yeah, you didn't. Well, I mean, next to me it doesn't look that big, but no, this is a very heavy book. I just happen to be very strong.
May I have a look through it?
I hold it out to him and kind of hold it so he can look at it without having to pick it up himself.
He goes, oh dear. Candlekeep Dekonstruction. Where was the book taken from?
I don't know. He just had it.
Oh, I hate to say, but this book is from one of the restricted sections. I don't know how he got a hold of it.
Oh.
I mean, he flips through it. It seems to. Oh, I shouldn't be looking at this. It's the blueprints of powers of Candlekeep. It could have secrets that I'm not supposed to know about. Oh, I should.
Well, we already flipped. We already flipped through it, so the secret's out by now.
And he gets to the bookmark and goes, Stalky. I'm familiar with that name, but the barn door. Oh, what a peculiar tower. A lot of machinery in it. Oh, I see here. It says barn door. Oh. I'm afraid. It's located in the inner ward, and guests aren't usually allowed there.
Was a euphemism?
Yeah, it's a name of a tower.
How might
Quite
one
plainly written here?
Oh, how might one get into the inner ward?
Oh, you would need permission from one of the Avowed, and it's not that it's restricted. It's just that guests aren't usually allowed there.
Are you an Avowed?
Oh, oh no!
I don't imagine that they were.
I mean, one day I hope to be.
I have a feeling if he were, he would have mentioned it.
You look at him and he seems to be like 18 or 19. Like he's still a young man.
Hey,
he's got quite a long.
Age is just
a long way ahead of me. You gotta study every night.
You'll get there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
This is an out of character question, but how does one become an Avowed again?
No, probably years of service and study and dedication to Candlekeep and stuff like that. So
you don't get like a certificate or anything, do you?
Yeah.
It's like, here's your driver's license.
I know it's quite an honor. Yeah, I know it's quite an honor. And some people come to Candlekeep with dreams of becoming avowed, but they never reach it. Sometimes not even because they're not talented or learned enough. It's just that it wasn't in the cards.
I suspect some sort of trust is required for that level of devote.
But this book is a highly restricted. Dear me, I don't want you to get in trouble for obtaining it. This this Burnham fellow obviously had a reason.
He got a hold of it. He's not even an avowed. Wasn't even an avowed.
No, he seemed to be a custodian. He was probably just and mostly he just cleans and tidies up and keeps things maintained.
Well, something must have come up that he needed help maintaining. Because I've found that when things start going wrong, it's the custodians who know first, because they're the ones who have to clean it up.
So he said that the barn door tower is in like a restricted area of Candlekeep, right?
The inner ward,
a
place that guests and visitors usually don't have access to. As you're having this conversation, you see a dragonborn, a bispeckled dragonborn, kind of make his way out from one of the towers. See.
Oh my god, that name. I can already see it.
And Simon kind of takes notice and he goes, "Oh my goodness, it's the first reader. He must have heard about your quite unusual arrival. First reader Bookworm. You see, he's a dragonborn, and dragons have a nickname, are often called worms, with a Y."
Stop explaining the joke.
If he likes books, okay, I'll just. Simon kind of steps aside, and Bookworm kind of looks you over and he goes, "I wasn't aware we had any visitors today.
I mean,
usually I'm made aware of the offering of literature that is needed to enter our keep, but they say you just appeared."
It was determined that this was an emergency and that we had been called to help the situation that we still don't know the full details of, because the person who called us died before he could give us any details.
Who contacted you?
Bro. What was his name? I turn around and ask the two.
Oh, right.
Yeah, his
burned.
name is Brom Sterntettle.
Burn Stern Metal.
That's
wow, we're great friends of this guy.
He thinks. Don't believe I know anyone of that name.
It was a custodian.
Yep, and he had your special book too.
A book? He took a book?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why? You may not be familiar with the titles, but they called me Bookworm. I am the first reader. I maintain the libraries here.
May
I see the book, please?
Oh, I promptly hand him the book back.
It's heavy.
Please be careful. The last person to carry this besides me died of a heart attack.
He's about as tall as you are, Murook, if not taller.
Still,
He easily picks up the book and he goes, Candlekeep Dekonstruktion. Oh dear. Lit by Zyzzyx himself. You know, it's quite fascinating, this man. He was an architect. built many of the structures when Candlekeep was first here. He hated the letter C. Quite a peculiar man.
Hated the letter C?
That is a very peculiar.
And he points to the book and he says, "So you can see for yourself." He points to how Candlekeep.
Yes, I see it now.
That does explain the bad spelling.
Because poor literacy is cool.
Now,
Well, what's wrong with the letter C?
Is. Oh, who knows? Now, it is a crime to take books from Candlekeep, and I know that you are not the ones responsible. But
and the person who did take it is quite dead.
We did technically return the book.
Indeed.
And I greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was the emergency that you bypassed our security for?
We do not know.
Well, he
Might
died.
have something to do with
Again.
livestock.
Barn door.
This is a library, my dear fellows. If you're looking for livestock, then perhaps check fields.
Well, I would say this:
Beyond
it was enough of an emergency that someone stole a book from Candlekeep.
He flips through it again. This time he takes notice of the bookmark. He goes, "Oh, I see, the barn door."
Do you know where that is?
He kind of looks over the notes. He goes, "Located within the inner ward. From what I understand, it hasn't been used in years. It's been abandoned. I don't know how it got its name.
I don't suppose muffins mean anything to you."
Oh well. I have been known to indulge, but beside the points.
Yeah, indeed. Who everybody loves muffins.
You should check out Kerrigan's Muffins in one of the in the bakery district. It's quite delicious.
But you happen to have blueberry muffins.
Kind of like spits on the ground and goes, "Blueberries, no. No blueberries."
It's a fruit in the bread. It's an abomination.
Abomination of baked goods. I won't have it in my castle keep. Oh, you could be hanged by just saying something.
But pulling back, would it be all right with you if we could examine this barn door?
Suddenly, as you're speaking, the book, the ground begins to shake. An earthquake causes Candlekeep to shudder. And then it stops quickly as it began.
As I was saying, and had been proven, maybe we should all go examine this barn door and see what is causing. Well, and I just kind of point around and go, "That."
Are you? What? What was that? You're just gonna ramble on? It's an earthquake. I must. Oh, never experienced that. I need to check the towers for damage. Is everyone okay?
I check myself and I seem to be. I'm fine. How about y'all?
Sally pushes the swear button.
Oh my!
Sally's just fine. She just does that. Don't worry about it.
Sally, please don't do that. Around strangers.
And all around you, the people in the court seem to be a little rattled. They're kind of murmuring among themselves.
No pun intended.
Perturbed.
Bookworm kind of raises his hands and goes, "All right, calm down. It doesn't seem to be serious.
For now,
everyone's. If you're hurt, please make your way to the medical ward, to the hospital ward, and be patched up. It doesn't seem to be any damage, but I really must make my way back to the keep so let's make sure everything's okay.
Would you mind if we
take this?
Would you mind if we came with you to help? Since obviously something is happening, and you might need the help of a series of heroes.
Quick, my dear boy. I don't think it's nothing to worry about.
Well,
He kind of
sorry.
eyes the book again. He notices the bookmark, and he goes, "Oh, is this Stonky's book? Was he reading this?"
Maybe we should go ask him.
Well, I don't know his location. Don't know where he is. He's one of the Avowed here. He's quite the eccentric type. Don't know what interest he has in the barn door. Oh, Stonky's involved. Okay. I shall give you permission to enter the inner ward and find Stonky. I have this suspicion this isn't a coincidence.
I would be surprised if it was.
Dear. Okay. And he gives you directions to the inner ward and the location of where the barn door will be. Saying it's these every tower here has a command word that opens it, and I happen to know some of the older ones, and just utter the word jeopardy at the door. It should open for you.
Sally recorded the word Jeopardy for her audio banks.
I thank you very much for your help, and I hope maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's
I don't think Stonky is. I've known Stonky for a while. He is the odd one, but I don't think he would be doing anything dangerous. But you should probably check it out.
Better safe than sorry.
Enjoy your stay, and next time you visit, we expect the proper entry.
I will try and increase the knowledge that is within these walls.
Sally doesn't like that.
Someone's got a baby nearby.
You follow the directions. It takes you about 5 minutes to reach the tower known as the barn door.
Dun dun dun.
Actually, it'd be
The
more
barn
like
door is a 3-story stone tower topped off with a roof of metal shingles painted red. The only entrance appears to be on a ground level iron door with a wooden sign bolted on it that reads in common, "Danger! No trespassing."
Trespassing signs have never stopped me before.
Sally pushes the button that says Jeopardy.
There is no button.
Oh, the button that she recorded that says...
Is it like a modified voice, or is it literally Wormbook's voice?
Yeah, it's literally Bookworm's voice that says Jeopardy.
It says Jeopardy. And the door opens.
Is there a plaque outside that says in honor of Archmage Trebek?
Tower's ground floor smells of old books and has walls lined with floor-to-ceiling bookcases. Wood-framed doors set with small diamond-shaped panes of glass keep the books secure on the shelves, each section of which has a rolling ladder anchored to a ceiling rail. 3 custodians are working here, sweeping the floors. A human, a gnome, and a half-elf.
So I guess you walk in.
As you walk, yeah, they notice you as you walk in.
Oh,
And they kind of turn to you. And go,
hello.
Hello, are you new to the livestock? Many of you.
New to the livestock, I'm thinking.
We were happened to be looking for Stonky. Would you happen to know where he is?
No one sees the master unless he wishes it.
Well, we were sent by the first reader.
I'll ask again. Are you new to the livestock? What are your names?
We were sent here by the first reader to check up on Stonky.
His eyes go wide. First reader sent you.
Indeed.
Brothers and sisters, protect the barn door. Roll for initiative.
No.
Well,
Veriphys is just like,
great, I've done it again.
When a strange man asks you if you're a part of the livestock, you say yes.
Wait, my name is Rooster Muffin.
He goes, alpaca macadamia nuts, chicken peach, attack them.
Oh, whoops! I gotta be clicked on my character.
You gotta click on your character first.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I rolled a 9. Is there a way to just do me to roll again?
Click it, and then do another initiative, and then you can edit it in the list.
Well, now we know what those strange name, what he was mumbling about.
Mm-hmm. Code names.
Oh wait, do I have an advantage on initiative rolls? I forget.
Probably did automatically. But do you have advantage?
I can't remember because when I was looking through things,
I think you took that trinket advantage.
Yeah, I think the item I have should let me, but I can't remember where is it.
If you have it attuned to you, then Beyond D&D Beyond should take care of any rolls. Does it have an A by initiative?
No. But hold on, I'm reading this thing. If you tune to the violent. Maybe I was thinking of something else.
We were looking at one magic item. They're required
like a dragon
board to get. They gave you advantage on rolls.
Yeah, it's not this. We were looking at other things, and we're good.
Yeah.
I got confused.
All right, so these custodians arm their brooms like weapons. Lilisula, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do with Lily. Okay. So, I think I'll do. Sorry, I'm.
Yeah. What do you want to do? You want to attack one?
I mean, I don't know enough about what these guys are up to. They could just be crazy people, and I don't.
You can pull your punch. So it's not true.
You could try to knock one out or something. Yeah.
If you do a killing blow, you can choose to do a non-lethal takedown, which basically knocks
then
him out.
then I'm just gonna smack him around then. So the guy who's right next to me here, this fellow here.
But you'll do a normal attack when you do.
Yeah. And so First one I want to do is hit him with my short S word.
Lord.
You might want to resort the turn order because I had to change mine up to a 9 from a 6, and it put me lower. Yeah.
16 hits. And you knock him over the head with the hilt of your sword. And
Because I would have killed him, huh?
he immediately passes out. He's knocked unconscious.
These are nerds.
Yeah.
Zyzzyx.
Lilisula can size up people pretty quick.
And when he falls over, a 20-sided dice falls out of his pocket.
Yeah. So this one was appeared to be a rock gnome. Baruch and Zyzzyx, you recognize them from Nomengrad. The rock gnomes from there, they look very similar.
Got it.
I wonder if he's got any mushroom one.
I am going to use the Thorn Whip cantrip on him to. Oh, does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Alright, for 12 damage, and what I'm gonna do is just put it around his neck to put him to sleep. Not kill him.
He too falls knocked unconscious.
Passes right the heck
Yeah.
out.
As he gasps for air, and he goes, "I die freely in the name of Stonky. In my name is Cow Cotton."
Cow Cotton?
I mean, again, people give me crap about my name, but
Right, Lemon, what do you do? This human woman is now. This human woman is wielding her broom even more with even more ferocity. Going, "You'll never get past me."
I'll put off on trying to find out what random name generator these people got their names from, but
If my name isn't Alpaca Macadamia Nuts.
I will sneak past Murook, and I really don't want to hit a woman, so I'm just going to grapple.
I do a strength check.
23.
Right. She is
I-
grappled.
That was a close one.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Let me go!
Calm yourself. We're not going to hurt you.
Let me go so I can smack you with my broom.
And that's it.
Veriphys.
Veriphys is just standing there, just like looking at this, like, are you holding her so that I can hit her? What is that? What you're doing? I still want to cast Fireball in this little room.
Please don't.
I'm not going to. Veriphys walks up and like looks super awkward, and then just punches her in the face to try to knock her unconscious.
Give me an unarmed strike.
Let's see. How do I do that?
At least it's not me this time that knows Fireball.
Let's see. Here we go. I think this is. I gotta get used to doing this again. Hold on. Oh my god.
I think you got it pretty well.
I almost crit.
Strike. Well, do an attack roll because unarmed strike may be kind of weak.
Right.
Yeah, it's under
let's
actions.
see. 1.
Yeah. So you go. Eh. She takes 1 damage. And he goes, "Oh, is that all you got? I'm gonna whack you with my broom."
What do I have for like bonus actions? Hold on. Oh.
Kind of it.
What is? Wait, does unarmed strike? No, that doesn't count as a bonus action, does it?
No.
Yeah,
that's a whole action.
Not unless you're a monk.
I could cast a Shardle on Stride and run around real fast.
Please, just I think you're done for now.
Yeah.
It's my turn now, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Oh no.
Dolly, what do you do?
Is there any sources of light in this place? Like, where's the nearest source of light to me?
Oh no,
It is there's oil lanterns on the wall, so it is well lit.
All right. Let's see here. Any of them close to where the books are?
The books are behind glass. If you're thinking about burning them.
Damn it.
please.
What about the?
They'll be like high up on the ceiling because there's like the room is the walls are mostly books.
What about the desk here?
Just a desk with some papers on it.
Is there a candle on the desk or a lamp?
Sure, there's a candle.
All right. Sally takes said candle and tries to light the papers on the desk on fire.
Oh no! Why?
This is why I said oh no when I noticed whose initiative it was.
Oh, Sally. I'd say never change, but please do sometimes.
The books start to burn. The paper starts to burn, but they are kind of quickly. You know, they're just papers, very dry. They kind of go up pretty quick.
She does this while looking at the little gnome, the gnome girl. Then she's pointing at her. It's like you're next.
It's a human, but she goes, oh, you won't scare me. I'm fireproof.
Veriphys is just like, you're fireproof, are you?
She goes, Alpaca Macadamia, these nuts! And she takes her broom and tries to knock Lemon with the broom. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
She goes, ha 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 ha! The livestock! Nothing can beat us! Here's my broom!
I just walk over and just hit her with not the axe. Like, I just hit her with, like, the side of my axe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want this to miss.
It's not.
Come on, hit me!
I mean,
and a few of her teeth fall out.
Damn.
I remember one of my favorite lines from an anime is, "Don't worry, I hit you with the backside of the blade," and then looks at, "Oh no, ooh, sorry, this is a double-edged sword."
I hit her with like the side of the axe.
Yeah, so she kind of tumbles to the ground out of your grasp, Lemon, and she goes, macadamia nuts, and she kind of
you know, I was planning on asking her questions.
I don't think any of them are going to be very cooperative.
Yeah, they're not dead. They're just knocked out.
Veriphys straightens her tweed jacket and her tie. You know, it's like, well handled, although maybe next time we should just say we're part of the livestock.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think it would have worked either way.
What did they mean by livestock anyway?
Well, I have a picture.
It's a weird thing to call yourself, isn't it?
Well, there's only one person who would have an answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so now that you have a better look around, against the far wall, a wooden staircase covered with green carpeting leads up. In front of the staircase rests a golden crescenda with images of farm animals carved into it. A high-backed chair with burgundy cushions sits behind the crescenda. And upon closer inspection, you look at some of these animals, and they seem to be human, and a few of them seem to be humans with like farm animal heads on them.
Sally takes some of this ash and covers the unconscious people with the ash, so that way it looks like they burnt all the stuff on the desk.
Are like we're in like a little library room. Do any of the books have anything of like specific note about them?
Give me a investigation as you.
Sure. Look at me go.
Nice.
17. Start looking around the books. They seem to be really unremarkable, all things considered. You're like, I know some of these books. They're just like questionable theories, and this like is like Faroon's most sexiest cockatrices. It's like, who needs this? Who would find this stuff useful? But they're all in alphabetical order, and when you get to the K's, you notice that there's a book, a very large space missing.
Would it happen to be about deconstruction?
I don't know. There's no book there.
We're not carrying the book anymore, are we?
Well, you're not.
We're not? I thought we still had it.
Nah, Bookworm took it.
I mean, Bookworm probably took it.
Although I do suppose that we can ascertain what was here.
Although the earthquake kind of interrupted his process, he could have just kind of forgotten about it in his hurry.
Well, he was holding it though. I think if we didn't take it back.
Okay, sure.
It's up to you. To Murook, I think. He would have been the only one to be able to take it.
You're looking through
I'd already handed it over to him.
You're looking through the books.
I hope
and
none
you
of
notice one that says "Secret Passage," and you go, "Oh, no way! It could be that easy."
Yeah, I yank on that book.
You pull on it, and the wall near the staircase opens, revealing another staircase.
Apparently, yes, it can be that easy.
Well, they had to have these guys guarding it.
Oh.
Yeah, it must be really important having total jobbers guarding the thing.
I mean, they were just here for a paycheck.
The staircase is leading down. Well, the other one's leading up.
Oh.
So do we go up or down?
This reminds me of a famous moment where we did both at once.
I say let's not do both at once.
Yes, let us not split the party. Also, also on a meta note, I would like to say it is getting kind of late.
I mean, we did start late. It's only 11. But I mean, we just mind going on for another half hour or so.
Sure. I'm okay for whatever.
I could go for another half hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, usually we try to stop around midnight.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Okay.
I'd suggest down because we know how tall the place is, but not how deep.
So I say we go up.
Okay.
We could. Should I do this?
We could vote for it.
We could vote for it. We could maybe roll a dice. I happen to have a game of dragon chess with me. We could use to settle the matter.
I would just like to go down, and that is my vote.
One up, one down.
2 down.
I do think down will be into being more important.
It makes much more tactical sense to go down anyway. I mean, last thing we want is having to fight our way down some stairs against assailants. It's much easier to fight upstairs, as weird as that sounds.
I guess we'll go. You know what? You got a point. We'll go down. And Murook makes his way down the stairs.
Trot, 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 trot.
I've got a boots of elven guide. There's no sound when I walk.
Oh. Very silent elephant footsteps. Now, before we go, I'm going to mention to Sally, please do not set any more fires, especially inside of a building that we are in.
Sally promises reluctantly.
Very good, and ruffles her it ruffles her hat.
I don't know what
a lot of characters here. We have a lot of characters.
I remember the last time I went down and by myself, good things happened.
We're following you. You can calm down.
No, but seriously, the last time I went down by myself.
Yeah, he entered a boss encounter. Alone.
Yeah.
How was your own doing?
Luckily, at the time, I had a teleportation ability, so I just.
Okay. As this unlit stone staircase curves downward, the air in the stairwell grows warmer. As you make your way down to the bottom.
Ooh, someone's turned
At the bottom of the stairs, a 30-foot diameter room opens up directly underneath the barn door tower. 4 10-foot-long metal cylinders protrude from the 20-foot-high ceiling, glowing with intense heat and shedding embers that rain down to the floor. Floor metal constructs resembling wolf-sized, dog-headed cockroaches march in a circle around the perimeter of the cylinder.
Dog-headed cockroaches?
What kind of constructs?
Dog-headed cockroaches.
Are they like Warforged?
Check the channel. It'll look like that.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's kind of neat looking.
They're kind of marching around these the outskirts of the room, out of the way of these cylinders that has the embers coming from them.
Would Sally get advantage on these creatures if she attacked them because she's also a construct?
No.
You don't know.
Do you get advantage for hitting your cousins?
If only.
So you all see them. I mean, they all turn their heads in unison as you come, as they see you. But they're walking but they continue walking around. And as you walk down walking around the stairway, you do notice that part of the wall, as you walk down, seems to be crumbling.
Look at these things. I had no idea there was things like the little robot girl.
And she does that.
Just looking at them.
Yeah. They the two close you kind of stop, and they kind of tilt their heads back and forth.
She holds their hand like she wants to pet them.
They don't really react to you. They start pushing you with their snoot.
This pleases Sally.
You said the 4 things in the middle are pillars or pools? I can't remember.
4 cylinders coming from the ceiling.
Oh. Are they coming all the way down to the floor?
They're not.
Interesting.
You could easily walk under them. Murook, you may need to duck, but...
And there's embers coming out of them.
Intense heat and shedding embers rain down to the floor. Since you take some time to look around, the floor in the room is covered in scorch marks that grow darker and more intense closer to the center. 2 sections of the wall have crumbled, one on the staircase and one opposite it, where stone corn sides, molding, and carved panels have collapsed into rubble. Near the foot of the stairs, an iron double door stands closed.
Maybe the tower's a rocket, and these are its, like, engines, right? And we're in a blast pit.
Maybe.
That would be wild.
Little constructs ignore Sally and start to patrol around the room again.
Sally pushes the button that says Jeopardy again on the closed door.
All the constructs, their heads shoot towards you. They start to chitter. As they watch you.
Sally, maybe we shouldn't, mess with the door just yet?
Okay, Sally goes back to doing nothing.
Well, how old do these things look? Like, are they, like, brand new? Or they've been down here a while? I don't know. The robots, yeah.
Cylinders, robots. Give me a investigation, I guess.
Investigate machine.
Sally might be able to recognize how old they are. But so might you.
They actually look fairly new. The metal isn't tarnished. Anything like that.
These are probably put down here then.
Huh.
By Stonky, maybe.
Stonky the Great.
I just feel like if we... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like you're observing one, and it seems kind of irritated that you're so close to it, looking at it.
So she's getting all over its personal space. Like goes to like poke at it, and goes to like, yeah.
Sally, leave them alone.
I have a feeling if we try to go through that door, a lot of these things are going to not be so happy about it.
They will probably strenuously object to our trying to go through the door.
Want to try knocking on it and see what they do?
Okay, why not?
Here, I'll get up with you.
I'll walk up to the door and knock.
She just has this wild
boom,
she's just like,
boom.
let's tempt fate. Let's do it. It will be living creatures with living lives.
Immediately, all the little constructs heads towards you. Their eyes glow red. And they start barking.
Oh goodness! Look at that. Hypothesis proven correct.
Let's roll for initiative again.
Damn. Someone critted.
No, they apparently have a +6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my initiative is +6.
Sally's too, apparently.
I have a +2.
I have a -1.
I have a rock.
God. Uh-oh. Something's being measured.
Sally, were you checking out that rubble?
I stepped back over here to get away from the constructs because I was apparently too close to them. But while I'm here, I guess, I could check it out if you'd like.
Into the rubble. You notice that a little head pops out, a little metal head that looks very similar to the large ones, but almost like a baby.
Aww.
It looks at you and like starts going, yeah.
You are mine now.
And the one closest, the construct closest to you, starts to do a mechanical growl. And looks directly at you.
Alright. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, in this general area, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, which has a range of 20 feet, so it would splash all these guys with a pink mist.
The entire room?
The entire room. This tiny metal dog is mine. No one's going to take it from me.
Is that going to hit every enemy, including this little one?
Okay. No, I spare the little one.
That's a dexterity. So starting with the one next to you. 19. Then clockwise, 12, 13, 14. So they all fail except for the one next to you. What color do they start to glow?
They start glowing violet.
They are very visible. They're lighting up the room in a purple glow, violet glow.
Ooh.
Fancy.
The little thing next to you starts going, yip, yip, yip.
That's right, little one.
Do any of you want to go further down the stairs before combat starts?
Which way's the end of the stairs?
Like Murook is.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Or here?
Because everyone was looking around, so.
I always thought the faded part was like the head of the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, you're wrong.
Take a little leap. Come by, use Zyzzyx on the stairs. Gonna take a little leap up the stairs.
Well, I could do that.
Would it be as graceful?
Yeah.
Sure. As mechanical jaws opens, takes a bite out of you. 12 does not hit.
12 does not hit.
Then it takes its tail, and a little electric spark comes from it as it tries to swipe you with it. 24 hits.
Hey, I'm not on the turn order.
You're not?
No, I rolled a
Did
20.
you roll?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It's in there. It's in the history. So,
You might not have had your token selected.
I usually have my token selected. What else would I select on my, or like what else would I have highlighted?
I don't know. Oh, if you switch to do like distance measurement, doesn't that take you off your token?
No.
Oh, well.
I may have to roll manually for these guys. I had to create the creatures myself. So D6 plus 3. You take 9 piercing damage plus 9 lightning damage.
Rude.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. 11.
Pretty good, but I'm gonna add Lilisula to the turn order real quick. You rolled a 9?
11.
You're good. It's electric, but you're fine.
Boogie,
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Ah!
Alright, Veriphys.
Wait, am I going now? Because it wasn't,
I was 20.
I thought you said 11.
No, it was,
That was for a Constitution save.
yeah.
That was a Constitution save.
Zyzzyx, I think, got,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so your turn.
Alright. I do not have scruples with breaking these things. So, guess what I'll do here. And you can assume that I can see all these guys, right? None of them are obscured or anything like that?
Yeah.
You get advantage on your...
If you get advantage, just they have fairy fire.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Well, then I'm just gonna smack the shit out of this one. So, there you go. Attacking that one that's right in front of me.
You have 37 rolls of d20s.
Yeah. Sneak attack is there, but you actually don't get sneak attack.
No, yeah, they see me. It's cool.
Yep. Takes 6 damage. Clank.
Sorry, you just had me roll with advantage, that's all. It counted that at the same time, so...
Yeah. But as a rogue, you do get... I think you are dual wielding, so you can use your bonus action to do an offhand attack.
Yeah.
Or you can disengage.
Nah, I'm gonna hit it with my other sword. Right. Is that also advantage too?
Yep. I was gonna check the rules for sneak attack.
It's hard to tell depending on what flavor of rogue they are, because sometimes they get advantage simply from being near somebody.
Yeah, so you might have sneak attack.
Because what sneak attack is
Oh, you have advantage on the roll. So
Yeah.
you get a sneak attack.
Oh.
That's range weapon. So
Well,
you
shit.
get the sneak attack damage.
Oh damn.
So you
Okay.
get 14.
Yeah. And then I did
The
my
other one-
attack with my other hand, or my other weapon.
Yeah, so the other one was a crit.
Yep, it was.
Lucky you.
Nice.
Oof. You love
So
to
you
see
do
it.
26 normal damage. Is that right? 26?
I'll take it.
And then 23 crit damage.
Oh yeah, because you do it twice for both of them.
Yep. I hit hard.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even need
23.
advantage on that to get the sneak attack, because Lemon's within range.
Yeah.
So getting a first level, you notice subtly exploit foe's thing. Oh, once per turn. So actually, that other one you don't get sneak attack damage on. Sorry.
That's alright. That's okay. That's alright. That's alright. I still hit pretty hard.
It did hurt.
I
You
think
don't
I
need
get plus.
advantage on attack rolls if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
That enemy isn't incapacitated, or you don't have disadvantage. You don't have disadvantage on attack roll. So since Lemon was next to him, you would have gotten a sneak attack because one of his enemies are next to it. I think the idea is like it's kind of distracted by the other person.
Yeah.
But also you're a swashbuckler, so that means if you're totally alone
I still
with
don't
the
get.
creature,
Yeah, I don't get disadvantage. Or they don't.
Yeah,
get
as long as you don't have disadvantage, that means you get a sneak attack even without advantage. That's why Swashbuckler is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Veriphys.
Sorry, I'm just swashbuckling here.
Yeah. Just buckling. Every day.
Yeah.
Sally tips her pirate hat to you.
Yar.
So
Since we are
this is all
running
happens. Sorry, go ahead.
It is a little late. Let's try to be a little quick with the combat here. So.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Veriphys looks around and casts a Chardalon's Stride. I don't know why that rolled. Is that how much damage it does? Oh, yeah, 1d6 fire damage. Okay, yeah. So everything that I run by, this is the thing where I can run around real quick, right? So like, yeah, it's a thing where like it gives me the bonus movement and I don't trigger opportunity attacks.
You have to go in a straight line though, right?
Does that have to be in a straight line? I don't think so. It just gives you movement speed. It adds 20 feet to your movement, and you don't provoke opportunity attacks, and when you move within 5 feet of a creature or an object that isn't being worn or carried, it takes 1d6 fire damage from your trail of heat. This might include all the players, but it's only 1 damage, I guess. Or 4 damage, I guess, so whatever.
Yeah, it does include players. Unless it says creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I apologize to everybody, but whatever. Is this, this one on top of the stairs?
So that means everything around you, too, not just in your path. 5 feet.
Yeah.
Next to you. Okay, so where are you going?
I'm going in a big old circle. I can do exactly this and hit everything in the room.
Including Sally and Baruch?
I guess so. I might as well.
Wow.
And the little one.
It's 4 damage. Get over it. It's fine.
So rude.
And it's concentration, so it just stays active on me. So that's fun. She runs in a circle and like, causes all this fire around her. And then when I get back, because that's a bonus action, I'm just gonna splat this one in front of me with a Chaos Bolt.
Where do you stop?
Oh, I just went in a circle and came back to the spot I was in.
Then Lilisula's gonna take 4 damage too.
I'm so sorry.
And Sally got 4 damage then, right?
Everyone takes 4 damage.
I'm gonna say, since you got that extra 20 feet, going through people would count as rough terrain, but you were able to do it because you didn't go under the cylinders, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also, and like I said, I'll splat this one in front of me with a Chaos Bolt, and it had me select the damage type, so I picked Thunder out of the dice rolls that came up. I don't know if that makes any difference, but
Yeah.
I don't know why it added fire affinity to that.
Well, you need to roll 24. Is thunder and lightning damage the same?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
No, thunder and lightning are different.
Thunder's
I picked thunder, not lightning.
Yeah.
I read thunder and thought lightning. Sorry.
Okay, what is thunder?
Yeah, it's thunder.
Okay. 17 damage to the one in front of you. Its metal plates start to like vibrate, like.
I just don't know why it
Oh,
added
baby.
3.
It's part of your dragon ancestor thing.
Yeah, but none of that was fire damage on the Chaos Bolt.
But it probably gets added to it, right?
Well, because it adds to fire damage, I thought.
When you cast a spell that deals damage of the type. So
Yeah.
Chaos, interesting.
But Chaos Bolt is...
It should not have
You need
added
to-
that.
You need to take away
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, just minus 3 off of it. It's fine.
This little one was irritated by the fire that passed by, and it's going to take a bite out of Sally. but miss.
Just snaps at her.
Snaps at her, and then tries to hit her with roll lightning tail. Is a 14 hit?
Nope.
It's like starting to panic.
Don't worry, little one. I'm here to help you.
Lemon.
I'm surprised the thing next to me is still alive. However, yeah. Though seems a new person seems to have it under control. Zyzzyx, I know, however, is a lot more squishy. So I am going to squeeze past him, rough terrain and stuff, to get to the other side of this one and attack that.
Bounce on the stairs. Hit.
Ooh,
You roll at advantage?
Oh yeah, that's right. So one more just to see if the first one crits too.
Yeah.
No. So alright. 36, 35. Oh, and if I remember right, I have the option to make the damage of my weapon be thunder damage.
Lisa. Yep, that was a flavor I made it. What was it, lightning or thunder? Because I might have thought they were the same thing.
I think they are the same thing.
They're
But
not.
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
thunder is like a yeah,
It's like
it's
a force, like a sound.
damage.
Oh no, there's also Sonic, I believe, but yeah, we'll go with I think it was thunder, or whatever it is that kept getting we kept getting hit with.
Lightning.
Okay. DM's discretion.
Well, no, I think you're right. But as you hit it, it makes the vibrating sound. Zoom.
That'll be up to
Yeah.
me.
I mean, you're right. Lightning damage, thunder damage, different things.
Okay.
So after the lightning comes the thunder.
Yep.
Six.
King Zyzzyx.
Oh, his mic is out.
Good.
So he might have to type what he's doing.
Baruch, you go first. We'll put them later.
Okay.
Well, I see a heat metal there.
How about now?
There it is.
We hear
There
you.
you go.
Sorry about that. Since these guys are made of metal, I am going to cast heat metal on them. Because it's not like they can get away from it. And so I'm going to do that on the one that bit me. And so any creature in physical contact with the heated object is going to take 14 fire damage.
Will it have to roll to see if it can if it has to drop itself?
I have no idea.
Made of metal.
So, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop itself. If it doesn't drop itself, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Right? Is that concentration?
It is concentration,
Yes, it is.
and that is my turn.
Oh, my turn now. Okay. I'm going to move. I'm just going to step up real quick. And then I'm just going to hit on this thing. Make sure it goes down. So...
Advantage.
With advantage, yes.
Don't hit on that. You can do better.
What are these yellow dots?
Concentration.
Oh, okay.
5 hits.
Yeah, if you concentrate too much, you see spots.
Oh, I got a crit on that one, so...
The one above you?
On the second one.
I don't know what that means.
No, I hit this one down here below me.
Okay. 14. 15. 7. It's looking very hurt at this point.
Oh, is it?
It's
still...
It's like joints are shaking, pieces of it have fallen off. It's like struggling to stay upright.
You know what? We're gonna do something. I finally get to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna burn 2 sorcery points to use Quicken Spell to cast Magic Missile as a bonus action.
Ooh.
Where the bolts go?
They're all going here.
Quicken spell. What does that mean?
I do a spell as a.
As a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. 5.
There's 3 darts.
Yep. Okay, I'm rolling another one now. A 3.
Still up.
And a 2.
Still up.
Jeez.
This thing is taking a lot of damage.
It's having a really hard time staying together, but it's finding whatever joints connections it has to stop from falling down. Right. This one, close to Sally, does not like you. Close to its baby.
It's my baby.
My baby. 25.
It does hit.
Take 10 piercing damage.
10? That says 7.
7 plus. I don't have my. For some reason, this isn't doing the attacks math for me, so I'm adding the correct stuff. Don't worry.
All right.
Want you to make a. As it bites you, it doesn't let go. You are now grappled. It'll attack you with swing around and attack you with its tail. With a 20 hit.
It does.
You take 9 piercing damage and 12 lightning damage. That way you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait,
9 plus 12 is. Oh, so 9 plus 12 is.
Oh no.
Let's see, that's math. So that's 21.
You do it separate. It doesn't really matter. You don't want to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Constitution saving throw.
Might be because of your construct nature, but as it hits you, you start to be electrocuted, and you are stunned until your next turn.
Ooh.
Of the construct's next turn.
Oh, to the construct's next turn. Damn it.
Yep. more thing. This one's going to attack Barry. It's 18 hit.
It would, but I'm gonna do a gift of the metallic dragon and raise my AC from 15 to 19.
Barely misses.
Yeah, big ol' like metallic gold wings pop out and block it, and then disappear.
Whoa.
And she's just like, uh-huh.
As the wings retract, 19 hits you, right?
A 19 would hit me, yeah.
Yep, so not quite good enough, so you're going to take... It's a lot harder when it's not automatic. You're going to take 6 piercing damage.
Oh no! I forget how to...
And 10...
I guess it's 6.
10 lightning damage.
Oh no!
I mean, it's gonna add up.
Con saving throw. Where are those? Those are here. And it's also... Uh-oh,
I want
that's
you to
not good.
I want you to make 3 con saving throws.
3 of them? Alright.
Yep.
Consecutively.
And, does that include for the concentration?
That's what it was for. So to be fair, you are grappled, or you are stunned till its next turn.
Sure.
But you save... Oh, if you get stunned, do you lose your concentration?
I don't know, actually.
I think you might.
Like, I feel like logically I should, but
Yeah.
I don't know how the mechanics on that work.
To say yes for now, but you are.
Incapacitated, which means actions or reactions automatically fails strength and dexterity throws, and attack
Does
rolls
stun...
again.
I'll look it up. We can keep moving.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
just look it up.
Stunned loses concentration.
Stunned loses concentration.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
It's gone. Your spell's gone.
Dang, I could have been stunned, but burning everybody.
Does a 14 hit you, Lilisula?
14 does not hit me, no.
Okay. It's so damaged, it can't hardly even move.
She just kind of like
Sally.
sidesteps, like.
Yeah. Sally is stunned. Someone's gonna take a bite. You, Lemon. 19?
Yep.
Take 11 piercing damage. You are grappled. 23 definitely hits. You take 16 lightning damage. Do a con saving throw.
Mean little things, aren't they?
You said 16?
16, yep.
We nearly got one down.
You're good. Alright, Lilisula.
I hit it with my
This one
bow.
this one in front of you is barely standing.
Well, I mean, it would only be the humane thing to put it down. I
You're
still have
ugly and no one loves you. Sorry, that may have been too much.
Oh, I might not
18
have hit.
hits.
Oh.
18 hits.
Oh yeah, because I have advantage.
First
there.
one. First one goes down.
So that's...
Realistically, you can go right here and attack the other one with your offhand attack.
Yep, and that's the plan. Trot on back over this way. And get my offhand attack. Where's my...
Now that I'm not on fire and will burn me if you get too close.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, I still get... Don't I still get advantage? I think I do.
It's fairy fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say since
But
you
it's
didn't
only-
use a sneak attack on that other turn.
Okay.
Right.
Because it wouldn't have been necessary.
Veriphys, you were stunned.
That's true.
Kitty widget. Bite. Tail. Miss. It's really freaking out. Lemon.
I can still attack when grappled, so because I'm not stunned. So I am going to wail on this thing to get it to let go of me.
You're attacking. 15, 20.
Yep.
20 hits.
Does he get advantage?
No. Well, yes, actually.
Uh, 20 and 26.
Alright, both hit.
Uh, 27 damage.
This one's looking extremely hurt as well. If you want to put a smite on there, it might kill it.
And I'll leave that for Zizzy.
He's earned it.
Speaking of Zizzy,
Hey. So, let's see. So not to waste too much time, but I was checking to see.
wait, that one. Let's say heat metal. Trying to figure out when its turn was.
Well, it actually doesn't take any damage until I use a bonus action to deal the damage again.
Okay.
However, I question the validity of the move in the first place because the spell says
it does damage to it. It's made of metal.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to go ahead and use a bonus action to deal another 2d8 fire damage to it.
Nice.
Wow.
This metal just gets harder and harder until it starts to crack and kind of melt. And it's just like as the metal melts off its frame.
Out of curiosity, this thing is gripping me right now.
Oh no!
Oh, you take it too.
Oh gee.
Because you're holding on to it.
Full 16.
Yep. Oh wait,
So-
is that how it works? Yep, I think so.
So Lemon tells Sally not to light anything on fire, and then everybody else starts lighting everything on fire and burning
Yeah.
it.
Including me.
Because Sally was the trendsetter. Everyone's just copying her.
Ow! Ow!
You should probably drop the object.
Yeah, you wrestled through it.
The object got
man.
dropped, yes.
Like, sorry, Lemon.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Still your attack.
Well, so it says that I use a bonus action to cause the damage again. Is that the same as casting a spell?
No.
Or can I now use...
Nope, it's already cast.
Okay, so I am going to use my action to cure some wounds on Lemon because I feel bad.
We didn't miss a concentration check for you, I don't think.
I don't think anything hit
I
him.
didn't take any damage since I hit it. I took
Yeah,
the
you're
damage
right.
before that.
Alright.
So there. There, I almost healed it back up.
Right, Murook.
Okay.
The one in front of you is looking fairly hurt.
It's about to look a lot more hurt.
It's about as bloody as a robot can be.
It's about to be more hurt.
I'm going to be honest. I think I'm done with spellcasting for this round of. So I am going to rage. So, which for me means a little extra feature.
More magic.
Yep, we get this. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up. Where is it? There's rage. Wild surge. Alright, let's see what we get here.
All this magic is making me angry. Oh no, more magic.
2. Oh, guess it's our old favorite, the teleport.
Oh, I was about to say flump.
Nope, it's our old favorite, the
Missed
teleport.
form.
So, I just go, bloop, bloop. And I'm behind this thing, so I'm just going to attack it. At advantage.
You are raging, so 16.
And one more time. Oh, this thing's about to feel the pain.
Thunder.
Taking its sweet time pulling through, but it's
So damn, so much that computer's freezing.
yeah.
Oh my god.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah. Let's see.
So 14, 7.
Let's see here. We get 14, 16, 16, and 16. Then
It's starting to rattle.
Death rattle.
yeah.
So I'm unparalyzed now.
We will be.
I just took
I'll
some.
take
I
a
just
bite
took
out
some
of you.
big old-
Well,
big old
this
bite
is
out of this.
16 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Is it at the end of the creature's turn or at the beginning of it that we become unstunned?
It's during its turn. I mean, it's not like
Okay.
he can move during its turn.
True. It's-
This is going to go towards Lilisula. Bite. 11 misses.
Mm-hmm.
23 hits.
Oh, damn.
What's your AC?
16 when I got my second weapon out.
I can't help you.
Mhm.
So you take 7 piercing damage.
Hit.
Plus 15 lightning damage.
I'm going to, as a reaction, I have Uncanny Dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Take 8 damage total. But I want you to need to still make a Constitution saving throw as you get hit by the lightning tail.
Okay.
Ooh, you are stunned.
Oh
You
no.
dodge, but just a bit of the tail hits you as you dodge away and kind of fall to the ground and go. Sally.
So this one's the one that's looking pretty hurt, right?
The purple one, yeah. But you're not really close to it.
I got my Iqua. I can toss it. I got a range of 10 feet.
There is a creature in your way, though. He won't easily let you get past
What?
it. And there's a wall in front of you.
Ah, you and your technicalities.
So you can only attack the little one and the one right in front of you.
I ain't touching my baby. Alright, so I'm gonna attack this guy twice in the snoot for hitting me.
Boop that snoot.
Wait, wrong button. Sorry, hold up. There we go, this one. And 2.
Have we hit these things with the lightning damage yet? Or has it all been thunder?
It's all been thunder.
Did 16 hit it?
16 is not.
Alright, so I'm going to do a Flash of Genius for that one to give it +3.
Does hit.
Alright, so it hit it on both accounts for 11 thunder damage each. And then for my bonus action, I am going to, I guess, hit it so it goes prone.
Okay. Because of your shield.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it is prone. That means attacks against it have advantage.
Yep.
Melee attacks too.
Melee attack. Lilisula, you are paralyzed. Veriphys.
The
one
how
in front of you
Lily's
is very hurt.
it's very hurt. How injured is Lilisula?
I'm not that bad. I'm good.
Okay.
No, I'm not that bad.
I want to hit this thing with the lightning damage, but I think it might heal it, and I'm worried about that.
Only one way to find out.
I don't want to risk it when it's like that low on health. I'm just looking at options. I was looking at options because my plans kept getting changed. I guess I'll just fire. Well, yeah, we'll just firebolt it. Whatever. This one here.
If all else fails, firebolt.
Why won't this let me? With advantage? Okay. Oh yeah, because it's. Why won't this let me? Whatever. We'll just do this.
You have to hit shift to.
Oh. Well, I gotta roll that attack at an advantage anyway. Hold on. I don't know why it did it that way.
You have to.
Well. What is this doing? Wait, how did it...
Don't know.
I rolled a
Don't know
7.
what happened.
I'm not sure what happened either. Does a 15 hit? I'll say that. Oh, okay.
I was saying I don't know how you miss at that close range, but you do.
There's no way I can increase my... Yeah.
No, I mean, you roll, then you get a +8. That's why it's so
Yeah. Yeah. I like that just totally confused me for some reason.
Yep.
And...
yeah. Oh, sorry, is there more?
No, I was checking to see if there was, but there's not.
Sally has not tried to calm this thing down, and it finally gets a hit. Hit on Sally.
Ah.
You take 4 piercing damage. No, you take 6 piercing damage and 4 lightning damage. But it kind of tickles.
It's a cute little guy.
Alright, Lemon.
I'm going to hop down, and I'll assume that's rough terrain to jump down. 15. Get up here and go for the glowing one.
The last hit.
Yep. Wish I could pick and choose which those were.
Did you at advantage?
Yeah, the 2 ones that would have hit were for the same roll. So, 15 bludgeoning.
You hit it with your hammer. Its legs kind of fall apart. It starts to writhe around on the ground until it deactivates. Zyzzyx, there's one more alive. Can't hear you, by the way. You're talking.
Oh.
Alright, I'm getting really frustrated. I don't know why that keeps
happening. There it goes again. Oh, we hear you now.
Yeah, but so that worked pretty well the last time, so I'm gonna move over here so I can see him over everyone's head and do that exact same thing with heating up these little puppy roaches. cast it at a 3rd level to get the damage out there. So he is going to do 17 fire damage. And unfortunately, I forgot to ask you, is he holding on to anyone right now?
I don't think so.
Not anymore.
Wonderful. So no one else.
Sally was knocked prone, so Sally being held.
Perfect.
So that's kind of like they don't have to roll or anything.
No.
I guess they can drop it. They can usually drop the weapon. Yep.
Yeah, and they take the damage right away, but they can't avoid the first instance of the damage, but then they can drop it so they don't keep getting it.
It's prone, so I can attack it at advantage.
Yep.
And also, while he's rolling, Joey, I am dominating these damage rolls. This spell should not really be doing that high of damage.
Oh, it was 17 too high?
No, it was correct. It was just a 7, a 3, and a 7.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's good rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, its little legs are like trying to walk in, but it's upside down, so it's struggling.
24 damage.
24 damage. Okay.
That's so sad.
It's starting to look pretty hurt. You're like, I hate these little cockroach dragon things. Ah!
I don't hate them. I'm just like, I'm getting really annoyed by them. They're not.
Stands back up. Curse Murook. The bite, 13 misses. 8 misses. Just 2 damage. You can't put any weight behind its attacks.
That's good.
Sally.
Right.
Team misses. Hits. 15 total damage. It's still standing.
And I use my bonus action to make it go prone again.
The little one starts looking down at it and starts to whine. Like, Lilisula, you can basically move where this dead one is.
I can feel my legs again. Trotting on up. Oh, this poor thing looks like.
Yeah, since it died, I'll let you be up prone or stunned.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do my thing.
You roll at advantage. It's prone.
It's going down.
Rip, I'll let you decide how you kill it.
Wow.
Oh, well, Lilisula's not cruel. She goes to stab the part of it that just looks the most vital to finish it off quickly.
And the light from its eyes just slowly dims as one of its claws start reaching towards the little baby.
Oh my god.
Sally kicks its claws away.
Oh.
I'm your mother now.
Sally attaches the rope.
You see the little one try to scramble out of the rubble, try to reach it. I'll show you a picture of what this cute little baby looks like.
Try and fail. Sally attaches a rope to it. It's hers now.
You need to roll animal handling or something.
Yeah, give me a animal handling check.
Should a good animal handling get an advantage because it just killed its mom?
It's
I think if anything, I think if anything, it'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't think you understand how advantage would work in this situation.
Oh no!
Take like a rope, and you tie a little rope around its head, and it tries to struggle free, and it's gonna make another attack against you.
Is this how you're gonna get the bird?
Do you 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
22 hits though with its tail.
Yes, it does.
Are you gonna get stunned?
These little ones don't stun you. You take 4 piercing damage, and then 3 lightning damage.
Right.
It's continuing to go after you. What do you do? It's just gonna keep on doing it.
Animal handling.
We're all just watching this.
Like,
you grab its snoot, keep it closed. You manage to get a rope around its mouth. Tie up its like stinger stops emitting electricity, but it's like whining. It's like crying bloody murder.
Sally, what are you doing?
And you see and you hear more screaming from the other piece of rubble.
There's another one.
Oh my goodness.
These things can procreate. That's amazing.
and I didn't find it fascinating, I had to say.
Can I use my cantrip mending to mend Sally and this thing's relationship?
Things can't be solved by mending.
What do we do with the other one?
This one doesn't look distressed. This is just kind of looking around, chirping.
I guess. Well,
Kind of looks around.
Who's got good animal handling?
I have a +1.
I'm gonna.
You know, I have a -1. Don't let me around that animal.
So it does not have good animal handling.
I attempt to calm it down. I have a +7. They're not beasts, I assume, because they are robots. So
I mean, they're definitely little constructs.
okay.
You kind of look at it. It kind of mimics your head movements.
I look
And
kinda
its
similar.
mouth. Yeah, its mouth opens and a little tongue kind of gives you a lick. Or more like a rough
Yeah, it's like
sound.
it's like dragging a phone across someone's arm, you know?
Yeah.
I point to Sally and I say in Draconic, friend, because it has a little dragon head, so maybe it speaks Draconic. And I pat Sally on the head.
Doesn't seem to acknowledge. 16. Give me a strength check, Sally. The one you're holding is really panicked, and it starts pulling the rope, and you manage to lose your grip.
Oh no!
And it starts to go up the stairs.
Do you think they're going to alert anybody?
I'm 100. Oh wait, I'm 100% sure that they are. Yeah.
Starts to pass by Zyzzyx.
I grab the rope.
Then hops in this hole next to its sibling. And they start to nuzzle.
I was gonna fireball at him.
One chews the rope off his snoot.
Shoot.
They start to cuddle and start to coo.
Mm.
And they kind of bury themselves in the rubble again.
and you're never getting them out.
I'm definitely not going to attack them. That's too soon.
Alright. I guess we gotta go to this door.
No party pets today.
That's where we'll call it tonight.
Yes, that would be a good point. And
Long rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Long rest.
Yeah, right.
we could probably short rest.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't care.
Everyone has taken at least 4 damage that I'm aware of. So maybe
If people need healing, we can do some magic, but I don't think we've got time for even a short rest.
I took 45
so,
damage.
Yeah.
I mean, this room is definitely feeling hot because these cylinders are emitting an intense amount of heat.
Listen, lizards like basking in heat. It's fine.
That's
Hey,
true.
you're right. Holmes is.
Yeah, I'm
like, you let your frills out. You know, you're taking it all in. Crown's feeling a little hot though. It gets a little bit too close. All right, that's where we'll call it.
Crown's hot.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Joey.
Hopefully, Randy, you can make it next week.
Yeah, next week I will be able to make it.
Yeah,
but then the week after that, unfortunately, I'll have to dip because I will be at my job.
Should be able to finish this up. In case you haven't noticed, this is a chapter in Candlekeep Mysteries.
Oh,
that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice meeting you two. Hopefully, like you said, I'll see you next week, and we'll figure out whatever happens after that.
Oh yeah, you bet, man.
All right, thank you, Joey. Everyone else have a good night.